Aaron, do you just want to give us your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I thought we came out tough. We jumped on Tarleton early, and I feel like the rest of the game it was kind of a even battle. We back and forth, and I think we were tough the whole time and ended up with the win, and that's what we were trying to do. So.
Yeah. 10 points, 9 rebounds for you in 32 minutes played. What did you do so well on the court?
I think just playing within the offense, using our defense to offense. I think we have a lot of good scorers around, so whoever is open is going to get the ball, and I think we did a good job running through our plays and really getting the open person the shot. So.
There was a point in that third quarter where it was a back and forth game, pretty close. I think it was a 3-point game maybe, and you guys had a timeout, came back out, you gave an assist inside to Meredith, and then found a 3 outside yourself. Mm-hmm. What was the game plan going into that stretch?
I think we just needed to find a way to score. We had given up points there, and we just needed those points, and I think that was the plan, to get it to who was open and who was going to score. So, yeah.
And then obviously Meredith getting hurt, going down with quite a bit of time left. How did you see the team adjust to that?
Yeah, I think that's tough. Meredith is a great player, so I think just the bench coming on, knowing like what needs to get done, and I think they did a great job and did what they needed to do.
And then, not the prettiest stats out there tonight, but you still found a way to win. What does that say about this team's toughness?
Yeah, I think it just shows our mentality. Our mentality is that we want to win no matter how we get it done. And I think even though we didn't score a bunch, we did great defensively and we're able to hold them. And when you just have to score more than the other team, so that's what we did.
On the subject of toughness and grinding out these wins, is that something you're able to work on in practice at all, or can the coaches kind of prepare for that, or do you have to come in with that mentality?
No, I think that our practices give us that practice of toughness because it's just a competitive environment every day. So in practice, going against each other, like we have to be tough against our own teammates, and so I think that really helps translate to the game.
Awesome, thank you.
Just want to give us your thoughts on the game.
I thought like defensively, because our strategy was to go out hard on defense and get stops early. So I think defensively we did really good. They did get their open shots, but we got those deflections and steals that really just was crucial for our win.
Yeah. You mentioned getting the shots. Brackens ended the night 8 of 12. What did you see from her?
From who? Sorry.
Brackens.
23.
23. Sorry.
No.
She's a really good player. She's very strong, and I think really Emma and just all our 4 players did really good on her, and just I thought they executed it really well on how they guarded her. She's a good player. She made shots, but they did well guarding her.
Yeah. Meredith Mace going down with the injury. How did you see the team adjust to that?
I thought we had a lot of guards out there at one point. I think just our quickness. Because Mara's a really good player, we really do need her. But I think our quickness and like getting on the ball and our defensively, like with the guards out there, it really just helped to push through and finish the game.
Bree Davis, just 3 points tonight, but 4 assists, had a huge block down the stretch.
Mm-hmm.
What did you see from her tonight?
Bree is she's great at like seeing the floor, and I think she saw a lot of people open, and she's a good ball handler. I think she just executed that really well, and she's a big part of our team, and she helped us get this win today.
And then how big is it to not have the prettiest game on the stat sheet, but be able to come out with a win against a rival?
I think it's not a great stat sheet, but I think defensively we did really good. Our steals and everything, and getting the deflections and everything. So I would say defensively we did really good. Offensively, we couldn't knock a lot of our shots down, but those will fall soon. So.
Talking about the toughness and the grind that this game took, do you take pride in that? And like we said, maybe it's not the prettiest stat sheet, but you're finding ways to win. Do you take some pride in that personally or as a team?
I do. I think we all do. I think when we go out there, we're all trying to like dive on the balls, trying to like get stops that we really need, and I think doing that is what we need to do to like win all these ball games that we have down the road.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Coach, you just want to give us your thoughts on the game?
Gosh, this was a whack game for sure, wasn't it? That's what I told the players, like, no lead is ever safe enough, and no deficit is really, does it put anybody out of the game? I mean, we've got just such good teams in the whack and really good head coaches that are going to keep their teams in the game as much as possible. And so I thought it was a great example of a whack game. Credit Tarleton, they ramped up their defensive intensity in the second half, and it caused some problems for us. We weren't able to run our offense quite as smoothly, and but I thought our players showed a lot of toughness. We stat 50-50 balls. I think that we won that category, and just kept fighting. Really appreciate the crowd we had today. The students aren't back yet. I know there were several plays that we made. The crowd really erupted for us, and that is a great sixth man for us when we get to play in Moody.
You mentioned, Coach Brock, a pretty established coach on the other side. What did you see from him tonight that maybe gave you some trouble?
In the first half, they got into a 2-3 zone, several possessions, and kind of slowed down the pace at which we wanted to play. I thought that was a good coaching tactic. We really haven't seen them, any zone at all this year, but that slowed down some of the things that we were doing. He's going to make sure his team's ready to come back in the second half. I mean, we're up 10, you can cut it to a single digit possession game really quickly. And I thought their team played super hard, and, they're never going to be out of a game.
Before she got injured, Meredith Banks was 8 of 9 from the field. What did you see from her tonight?
Yeah, I think she's the best center in the WAC, and there's a lot of things that we run through her. We use her a lot as a screener. We have a lot of sets that she is one of the top 2 or 3 options, and I thought Meredith was super tough today, and she was pretty crafty with her finishes as well.
Yeah. And Bree Davis, a really scrappy performance from her, commanding on the court, like Peyton mentioned. What did you see from her?
Yeah, point guard position, it's just so hard. I mean, they have a lot of pressure on them to handle the ball as much as they do. The ball's in their hands more than anybody else. And the Tarleton guards did a great job really D'ing her up, putting pressure on her. And I thought she showed a lot of poise tonight.
Yeah. And then 13 from Peyton, a lot of it coming late. 6 steals, you mentioned 4 assists. What did you see from her, or not scoring-wise?
I don't know if people have noticed this, but I think this is the best defensive year that Peyton's ever had. I mean, she is locked in. She's a good on-ball defender. She's flying through passing lanes. I don't know how many deflections she had tonight, but she had got her hand on the ball a lot. I mean, just really good defender. We count on her to score in double digits every night as well, and that's a big ask. Like, go stop the ball, force some turnovers, and then go get a bucket. So I thought she played with a lot of poise as well, a lot of toughness tonight. I think it might have been the second quarter before she even scored like 5 points because she was dishing the ball out and making really good reads when the defense collapsed on her.
Have you seen her kind of step into the leadership role that Bella Earl had last year, obviously playing with a little bit of a similar style?
Maybe, yeah. I mean, just she is working harder, being more intentional to get rebounds. We missed. We're missing that, with Bella being gone. I think that Aaron and Peyton both, they both had big rebound games. I mean, Aaron almost has a double-double. Go get one more rebound, Aaron. She would have had a double-double tonight. And so it's big when your wing players are willing and they're focused on getting rebounds.
And then you mentioned it, Aaron, a rebound away from a double-double. How have you seen her continue to grow in your system?
Yeah, Aaron is so tough, and she, just comes out of nowhere, and she'll get she'll backdoor and get a layup, or she'll go get a rebound and get fouled. She does a lot of dirty work that doesn't even make the stat sheet. And so really, really proud of Erin, and her rebounds were huge tonight.
And then is there any update on Meredith Banks?
Oh, no. She'll be fine. Yeah, she's fine.
Talking about players stepping up in Meredith's absence in this one, how about Amy Flippen playing maybe the most meaningful minute of the game? How did you see her in that moment, and when kind of the lights were otherwise played the way she did?
Yeah, I thought Amy did a great job. I mean, we just needed resistance against their center, and Amy got in and battled. I mean, I thought that the minutes that she got, I mean, she played really hard for us and just was a big defensive presence in there when we needed her to be. She had an offensive rebound that was huge, or our defensive rebound that was really big as well.
Like we asked Aaron, is games like this where you really need to grind it out and play with such toughness, are you as coaches able to coach that in practice, or do you kind of need your players to step in with that mentality on their own?
Yeah, I mean, we try to put them in disadvantaged situations and practice a lot. Our scout team will be back in a few days, and our male scout team, they're faster, they're bigger, they're stronger than we are, and I think that they have helped us grow in our toughness for sure.
Is that a point of pride for you all as coaches when you can grind out wins like this and play with that level of toughness and intensity needed to come away with a win?
Oh, for sure. And I think that you've got to have resilience at home. You've got to have it on the road for sure. Every WAC game is going to be a battle. And so, the team that just focuses on things they can control will come out on top a lot. And you for sure control like being gritty and tough for 40 minutes.
Awesome. Thank you.
One more from me. You put Emma Doherty in a 5 or 6 point game, middle of third quarter. What did you see from her?
I thought that she did well. Emma is really long. I felt like she could maybe get deflections or like stop some passes from being made in the middle third of the floor. But our freshmen, they're giving us good quality minutes.
And how big is it to have a freshman in, you said, one of the most whack games you play?
Oh, yeah. I mean, Emma and Molly, Riley, they all had big minutes for us today. And that's good experience for them. And we just need them to come in and just execute. And they did a good job.
All right, now I'm done.
Okay.
Awesome.